Hey Virgo, welcome to the Jezebel Way. Today I'm going to be doing your love and then some for the month of June. Wanted to say thank you, Virgo, for the 2.5 thousand views for your love and separation spread. Subscribers who've been there since day one, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate you guys. New subscribers, come on in and click the bell button so you don't miss any content. Cross watchers, come on in and let's get you guys a good read, Virgo. Hey, somebody's coming out of hermit mode and they're ready to seek out other love interests. They had been left in the cold, they felt like emotionally, and they went inside to try to find answers for the situation. But now, Virgo, I think you're ready to seek out new love. You didn't get what you wanted, but you're taking your decision and you're moving forward with something. There will be a new offer of love on the table, perhaps from Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. New passionate beginnings. Some of you Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Solid offers coming your way, perhaps from Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see what the cards have to say. Overall arching energy of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles, waiting for your harvest to come in, waiting for a better day, waiting for money to flow, waiting for investments to return themselves, tending to a harvest that's to come. Happiness could be dealing with Leo. And behind that we have the star card. So you have the sun and the stars. Okay, so good things are coming your way, Virgo. And you're going to get the healing that you need, and you're going to get your wish fulfillment. So that's a great overall arching energy for a read. 3 for you, 3 for your partner, 3 for the state of the relationship potentially. Remember, lines 1 and 2 can be reversed. We have 2 suitors on the board already. This is a general read, so don't forget, you can hit me up for a personal. My week will be cleared starting the 31st of May. I will have daytime hours starting the 31st of May. So if you want to get a read in that for that particular week alone, just let me know. Give me an email. Okay, major arcana in this spread. We have the sun and the stars. Happiness, healing, wish granted. The Emperor, the Hierophant, and well, that looks like that's it. So you've got taking action in relationship, okay? Taking control of a situation. Taking control of a situation and waiting for things to get better, taking action to invest that things get better is going to be your happiness and your healing. Somebody's walked away from a relationship. That's the very center of your read, is the Eight of Cups. So walking away from something towards something better looks like it's going to be your happiness and your healing and your wish granted. 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months for whatever these energies represent for you. There was an offer of love, or there is an offer of love, perhaps from Aries or Taurus, and perhaps from Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looks like a decision had to be made. You left one thing and you went to another. 2 offers of love on the table from 2 different suitors. Issue is, there was an offer of love. You're taking control of this situation. You're in control. You have your power. You know exactly what you want, but you're holding back from something. You're holding back from a partnership. Your partner or you, reverse them how you need to, was left in the cold by you or you them. They walked away or you walked away toward a solid, steady, committed relationship. Now we have a wife energy. Okay, we have making a conscientious decision to enter into a relationship with another person. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for some of you. And staying grounded in that. Solid commitment. Okay, coming home from work. Going and doing stuff on the weekends together. Taking care of the money together. Taking care of the house together. Building a life with someone. An offer left you out in the cold. You didn't like that particular offer. You didn't want that offer. You didn't get the offer that you wanted in solid committed relationship with someone. You're coming out of this energy and going into solid committed relationship with someone. Again, taking control of a situation and walking away from something that no longer served you in relationship is what cleared the block for you. There is an element of holding back from solid committed relationship, though. Perhaps because you want something more grounded. Okay, you need to find your grounding. But it looks like to me you may be getting involved with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in solid committed relationship for some of you. So let's see what our clarifiers have to say. Leaving one thing to go to something more suited for you is going to make all the difference, Virgo. Okay, now we have man and wife. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. You're both grounded. You're both on equal footing. You're both equally yoked. You're both coming together in your own respect. Both have your own money. You both have your own things. You both are coming together to bring those two worlds together. When you get the King and Queen of Pentacles, this is husband and wife energy. They're just underneath the Emperor and the Empress. So this is a solid, committed relationship that you're going toward. Yeah, absolutely. There were two situations here. You left one, you went to another. There was a tower moment in that happening. And you knew what you needed to do. You needed to take action. Now we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You knew you needed to take action in order to ensure a happy life, happy family. You took that action. You knew what you needed to do. You knew you needed to bust up a current situation, or somebody did, because it wasn't serving you. You weren't getting what you needed. You made a choice and you went toward your happiness. Fast-moving communication about being deceived. Somebody feels as though they've been deceived, or you have, about planning for the future. But this relationship was largely based in sex, okay? So what this says to me is that somebody wants another go. And that's not what you want anymore, Virgo. You're not interested in that. You want solid, committed relationship. You placed your judgment on it to seek out what your fulfillment was in life. You had to set some hard and fast boundaries, okay? Again, taking control of something. Taking control of your life to maintain or regain your balance in a situation. Sagittarius. It was slow moving. Again, there were two offers on the table, okay? One suited you, one didn't. Communication about that. You were guarded about making a decision, but you decided put your swords down and think about what you wanted for your future. What was going to be your abundance in this situation? And you went toward that abundance wholeheartedly. Now we have 4. Again, this is another relationship. Yeah, there was a transformation in this relationship in which you were in being left out in the cold. Perhaps your partner transformed and they want to offer an apology. They want a new beginning. They're trying to be really logical, analytical to see how to get this done. They want reconciliation in relationship. They want to move forward into better energies. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius also, but your decision was, that's fine. However, I would like to move toward what makes me really happy, and that's marriage. That's commitment. Every day, day in and day out. Reverse the energies how you need to. So, there was communication about holding on to money or holding on to a previous relationship somebody was really defensive about, perhaps your partner. There needed to be some healing that wasn't had before. Now, of course, you could be dealing with Gemini. I've got Gemini twice here, specifically. So, defensiveness, holding on to something, needing to purge and heal and let go of something so that you could come into solid, committed relationship. Somebody needed to create a balanced decision. They were left out in the cold. Perhaps this was a loss of a job for some of you, but this was definitely a loss of something. A loss of solid foundation. Perhaps there was a loss of money in this situation. Somebody needed to bring the balance back in. Perhaps this was a divorce settlement. Pisces now. So somebody was juggling two things. They were juggling money, or they were juggling two relationships, two people. There are pairs everywhere in this read. And somebody decided to drop all the coins and take a new leap of faith toward another relationship. Solid offer in marriage, Cancer, moving forward in victory. New passionate things coming your way. Happy being single, but you're not going to be single for long, Virgo. It looks like you're going to enter into marriage, perhaps with a Leo, but entering into solid relationship and no longer being single looks like it's going to be your happiness. Having the courage to move forward in love relationship, having the courage to make a solid decision in moving forward. That was a little bit of a burden. There was conflict, there was competition in this situation, getting out of one thing and going into another. You weren't exactly happy how this other relationship ended, but you're taking this cup from the universe and you're going with it. Wheel of Fortune's moving you forward towards celebration. This could have possibly been a third-party situation. People have their various reasons for doing what they do. You know, we're not going to get into that part, but we're going to get into the fact that you left one thing to go to another that was more suited, more solid. Maybe the commitment that you had previously was not solid, because that's a theme here, solidity. What you had before was not solid. There was no solid offer of commitment. There was a solid offer of commitment from someone else, and that's what you went to. So yeah, you decided, you were deep in thought. This is a soulmate energy, perhaps with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay? You had to take a break. Okay, because whatever was going on up here was not serving you. You weren't getting what you needed out of it. You took a break on this relationship. You went toward a soulmate energy who offered you something solid, Virgo. They offered you a life. They offered you a home. They offered you a commitment. And now what you have is equal give and take in a situation. You have big love, equal give and take. And you're taking action for this. You're moving forward toward it because you're tired of being a victim. You're closing out old cycles. This was a codependent issue up here, okay? Maybe there was a lot of codependency and you just kept hanging on and hanging on and hanging on and you weren't getting anywhere. Then you guys separated, it looks like, for a little while. You found somebody else. You met somebody else in that process who offered you something that appealed to you more than what you were getting up here. Okay? Solid commitment. You went toward that. You closed this cycle of codependency out and you moved toward your happiness. So it looks like, that is solid. It's going to be marriage. It's going to be husband and wife. Yeah. You were waiting for something solid and committed to come your way, Virgo. And it was offered to you. And it was victorious. And it was absolutely an instant love connection. This is going to be happy family, happy wife. You're going to be able to create balance and to discern this and call it like you see it. You had to make an executive decision here. You had to make a judgment call here. You were at a crossroads and you had to say, hey, you know what? I'm at a crossroads. The only thing I see happening for this previous relationship is betrayal. I'm going to continuously be hanging on. It's time for me to take control and find out what my happiness is, and I'm going to go toward that. So you had to make that executive decision here because somebody put you in a position in which you had to make that decision. You walked away from that relationship to find your missing cup. Okay, now, you weren't happy about having to leave this relationship, but you had to make a judgment call to leave it. You have your missing cup now. And you knew there were other options out there, so you decided to narrow things down and exercise your options. You were in deep thought about it, Virgo. It took you a while to make this decision. But once you did, you became enlightened about it. You decided, you know what? I am going to do what's best for me. I'm going to take my love, and I'm going to have a new beginning with somebody who makes me happy. So, there you go, Virgo. That's a beautiful decision. Let's get some oracles on it. You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do because you're having to go toward what makes you happy. You were in a situation that wasn't making you happy. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. And that's exactly what you were seeking. You were seeking all of those things. Self-worth, love, solid commitment, building a future with someone. Spiritual understanding. You need to clear out your solar plexus chakra. Get rid of negativity so you're not bringing that into a new relationship. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. So keeping your vibration high, manifesting positively. You could be seeing fives everywhere or are seeing fives everywhere. So pay attention to those synchronicities when they happen. Forgive myself. I forgive myself. You beat yourself up a little bit about this decision that you had to make, but it was absolutely necessary for your survival moving forward and your self-respect. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. Clearing out that solar plexus energy, raising your vibration, paying attention to synchronicities, help you make your decision. Forgive yourself, because this was a matter of, your self-respect and happiness, Virgo. This person left you hanging, And somebody who truly loves you, they don't leave you hanging. And you've worked through your issues, you've worked through the problems, and you deserve to be with somebody who's done the same. Yeah, there was nothing happening in this bedroom. That's what one of the main issues was here. This is my erectile dysfunction card. So basically there was nothing happening in the bedroom because there was nothing going on between the two of you on an intimate level. You found somebody who was enjoying every inch of you. You found somebody who was in love with you. You found somebody who was passionate about you, and you went toward that relationship. You found your balance in mind, body, and spirit, and you were able to find an equally yoked partner. On a spiritual level, you've been transformed, Virgo, into solid, steady foundation. You've been transformed here. You've now come into finding balance with partnerships, with new love, mind, body, and spirit. This relationship creates balance for you. Listen to your divine guidance in this situation. Move forward, not backward. Movement, choices, and decisions. So yeah, now you have a solid foundation. You had to make some choices in which you had to find some balance and some solid foundations, and you did just that. So Virgo, I think you made the best move you can make here. So Virgo, I will be back mid-June for Love and Separation.